Yo, 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 yo. What is up, guys? If you guys are in my Discord, I called out two trades in the past week. They were fucking bangers. Today I traded Palantir. We caught a pretty nice move. Nothing crazy. It was like 30 something percent. It was pretty nice. So let me show you guys how easy my strategy is, and I'm going to teach you guys my strategy. And it happens almost every single fucking day, and it's so easy to follow. So my strategy is, I call it previous day high and previous day low sweeps. Like it's pretty simple. Like I don't know what to call it, and that's just what I'm gonna call it. I have an explanation on my first video that it's actually edited. Like this video is gonna be raw and uncut, but I'm gonna make it quick. So if you guys want to actually go in depth in that, go watch my first video. But so what did I see on Palantir here, guys? So basically, Palantir shit the floor a couple days ago, and I was like, okay, damn. So either way, price shit the floor after Palantir was, on a really, really big run. Like Palantir was pretty damn up, guys, and it shit the floor to fucking 148, which is crazy. But that's a perfect opportunity for us, and I did not capitalize on this, but I did later, obviously today. But price swept a fuck ton of liquidity when we hit this 148 level. Like as you can see, I'll zoom out to the 4 hour. Like we swept this low right here, and usually after we sweep a low, you want to look for a reversal. So let me get straight to that. So basically today, you want to mark out the previous day high and the previous day low every time the market opens. So I'm going to do that in front of your face right now just so you can understand. So today market open, this is my session, right? I'm trading this session. So obviously like none of this shit happened yet. It's just the first candle. So I see the first candle sweep this previous day low, and I'm also going to mark out the previous day high, and you guys will see why in a second. So every time, guys, you see price sweep a previous day high or previous day low, you want to look for a reversal or a continuation. So usually for me, I love playing the reversal. You can catch a fat ass move, but yeah, so I'll show you guys how to do it. So price today, market open, we swept this previous day low, market open right here, and then there we go. And so now I'm like, okay, price wants to reverse, right? Like you want to look for a reversal. And also with the fact that this gap got filled in, that we tested this gap right here, and we had a good move up, big candles coming up. So like the volume is there. So I'm like, okay, like there's probably gonna be a really, really nice move to the upside right now because we swept our previous day low. So now I'm gonna look for a break structure and a fair value gap. So once this fair value gap formed right here, we tested it, and then boom, we rode all the way back up to our previous day high. And I set my take profit at this. I set my take profit right around here, which was one of the inverse fair value gaps that was formed, which we did end up inversing. But the reason I took my profit right here was because price was slowing down a very, very good amount. And usually you should not be trading into the chop. Like you want to sell when the momentum is there, you know what I mean? So that's why I took my profits here. But I will say this right now, every time you sweep a previous day low or a previous day high, you want to look for a reversal to the other high or low. So in this case, since we swept the low, I want to look for price to target the previous day high, because that is like basically a magnet. Like price is targeting these levels because like you just have to think of it as like a magnet. So you see we sweep this low, and then price rides all the way back to the previous day high, and it happens very, very often, guys. I'll show you guys right now. So for example, price, like for this day, price swept this high in this session. Hold on, let me draw this out. Price swept this high in this session, right? And we'd want to target this low now. Since we swept this high, we want to target the low of that day, the previous day low. So now you could see that price makes its move to the low right here. And like I'm just saying, like these are just like magnets, guys. Like it's really, really fucking easy like to have these moves happen, and it's so easy to identify. So all you're gonna do is look for sweep over previous day high, previous day low, and then break structure, fair value gap, and then you enter and target the other high or the low. Like whatever the opposite is of which level you swept, just target the opposite. So obviously I targeted this high, but you have to be smart about it. Like I said, if it's choppy, you want to start selling into the momentum, because that means there's a lot of resistance, and it's better to just sell and be safe and take your profits rather than second guessing this and somehow price reverses on you, and then now you're back to break even, or even not in a profit, you lost money. So yeah, it's really easy, and I'm gonna show you guys that I also did this shit on Apple the other day. I caught a fucking banger, guys. This is an 8RR trade, bro. Chef's kiss. So I'll show you guys right now what I did. So I explained this to one of my students earlier, so I already had these drawings, but I'll show you guys why I did this. So coming into Apple, I swung it on this day, on Friday, right here. So basically, price swept this low, this previous day low, and then boom, moved back up to this high right here, and it took out this high. Obviously, like, it was fucking crazy. So I'm gonna explain it right now. So since we swept this low, I want to look for a reversal to this high right here, and also with how much momentum was getting picked up into Apple, I was like, all right, since there's so much buying pressure or so much buying volume, I'm going to target this high that we made, which created a huge, like, we made a huge move in the market, and that shows that there's a ton of liquidity right here. So that means that's the next draw on liquidity, and price wants to target this right here. Like this, you kind of have to think of it as a magnet. So every time a low gets swept, you want to target the high. If a high gets swept, you want to target the low of the previous day. So yeah, so literally played out perfectly. Like we swept this low right here, had above, like we were consolidating, and then boom, we had a fair value gap. It was actually, I actually got it in off this inverse right here. We inversed this fair value gap right here in this white, and then that was my entry. So it was around right here. This is where I entered, and then boom, we rode it all the way up to our high of day right here. So it's like, it's literally just magnets, guys. Like I said, checklist, just literally sweep a high, previous day high, previous day low, and you want to look for a reversal into the other side, or you could look for a continuation, because sometimes price will reject, you know, like price won't actually reverse. Like obviously it's not going to every single time, but most of the time it does. So yeah, that's how easy my strategy is, guys. Like, it's, don't overcomplicate it. Like, I will show you guys that like this shit happens on every single stock right now. So look, so literally like today on KQQ, like we swept this previous day low right here. And then boom, look, price went all the way back up to target this previous day high. So like, it's really that fucking easy, guys. So let's see what happens again. So look, it's fucking crazy, guys. Like, so we sweep this previous day low right here on Qs, and then boom, price goes back up. Guess what? To the previous day high. Like, it's that fucking simple, guys. I'm literally giving you guys sauce right now. You just have to look for the break structure and a fair value gap, and you can see like, price made a huge candle right here for a value gap, retested it, boom, all the way back up to this previous day high, and then yeah, like it's really that easy, guys. Like, I feel like I'm just yapping at this point, but yeah, that's literally how it is, how easy it is. So checklist, sweep a previous day high, previous day low, look for a break structure, fair value gap, and you want it to be like a engulfing candle, by the way. Like, you don't want to enter on some pussy ass candle. So yeah, that's literally it. I'm explaining it in dummy words so you guys can understand, and yeah, that's about it. So later, y'all. Good luck trading. I call this shit out in my Discord for free, so just make sure you join up in the bio, and yeah, let me know if y'all need help. Shit's too easy, bro. I'm giving y'all a game. Let's go.